Yeah, man, sup my purples? My name is Blessed Beats, welcome to the Black Hole. My good friend John William Otto from the Netherlands sent me this. Now, I'm not gay, alright. You might have seen me jumping out in the Simon the Magpie video with the NES controller before.
Nee, jag har inget med den!
But we're gonna do something a bit different today. Making music with the NES Advantage stick. The only thing that can get more bad than this is probably the Power Glove.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Check them out. I'm going to spice it up a little bit today and take you with me on the ride by giving you an action cam view. So I'm going to strap this GoPro to my head and you're going to see a POV version of what's going on here when we're making video game beat. Recording. So this has a MIDI output, a USB power supply, and an NES controller port, and a couple of buttons here to switch modes. Let's plug this beauty up. The NES Advantage, for some goddamn reason, has two different controller ports and a switch between player 1 and player 2. So if you want to take turns, you can switch the controller. Power. Computer. Set it atop the Amiga there. We're getting some input, it seems. MIDI cable in. Controller in. MIDI out. Into MIDI in on the Maschine. Let's make a new project here. What we're gonna do today is something a little bit interesting on the Maschine Plus too. You're not allowed to use external Reaktor or contact libraries and stuff like that, but I have one Reaktor ensemble that I fancy quite a lot. It's called the Insidious 6581, and it's a SID chip emulation. SID chip is a Commodore 64, so the Nintendo Entertainment System controllers will be meeting the sound of the Commodore 64 today. Because the thing is, if you take a Reaktor ensemble, user-made Reaktor-made ensemble, not officially supported, in the user content directory on the SD card of the Maschine Plus, it will recognize it. And it seems to work. Obviously, we don't get any previews here. We're just gonna go with it and wing it and go with the first initial feeling, everything that we feel is nice here. So we're building up a drum kit here. We got a kick and a snare. Let's see if there's a hi-hat in here. Playing it on the pads would be cheating though, because the whole purpose is we're gonna use this NES Advantage controller for it. So let's set up the MIDI for it. Channel, MIDI, no, input, MIDI, source, Maschine Plus MIDI. I don't know what that is, some sort of dotted triplet shit, maybe. I'll make a new pattern and redo the kick and the snare. What is extra cool about this NES Advantage stick, and you've probably seen some other NES controllers with this thing too, is the turbo buttons here. But what is extra special about the turbo button? See, if I press this, we got our kick activated. There's actually a potentiometer right there that we can increase the speed of it, so it becomes sort of like an arpeggio or note repeat. Amazing. This is way too fucking annoying. I'm gonna take this off. not easy, but it's fun. We get to press buttons at the same time. We have 4 tones on each button here. When I hold this down and move this in one direction, it's going to play one tone. And then there's another bank of lower tones on this one. Meaning that we can use these turbos as note repeats and have them set to different speeds. So this one can be ultra rapid. These notes, these 4 notes, ultra rapid, and these 4 notes, less ultra rapid. More sounds. Something that's very typical for the Commodore 64, since it's very limited in voices. It had 3 voices, I think maybe 3 voices in the note channel? Yeah, 3 voices, I'm pretty sure. So to simulate chords, we do very fast arpeggios. And I found a preset in this Reaktor ensemble that does a major triad. So when I'm moving this, I'm getting the chord arpeggio, but with a major triad, you know what I'm saying? So save it. Saving is good. Well, there it is. That's that fun little experiment. Thank you, JW Otto. Check out his channel. I just love these people and their wondrous sense of creation and coming up with fun stuff and fun ideas, you know what I'm saying? And you can see him actually doing that on his YouTube channel. So you should check him out. I'm going to put the link in the description below. As for this very messy beat, which I had a lot of fun making, I will put the stems up on my Patreon. I'll put it together nicely, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to play around with the sounds here, you can grab the stems from my Patreon and make sure to also join our Discord for the weekly beat challenges while you're at it. Okay, bye-bye.